Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, and along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. And for Washington, Corey Kispert out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Coulibaly in at the two spot. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Poole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's good from Jones. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, B.A., they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Poole. Outside Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now Fox, guarded by Poole. Shoots. Second chance shot. Wembanyama. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Middleton. Outside Koulibaly. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Middleton. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Jones' shot is good.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And it's Washington with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. On the break. Here's Johnson. Pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. Connects. The jumper drops. Jones has got 8.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Allie, thank you. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Washington in second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here's Poole, 15 in his last outing. Middleton passes to Poole. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
I just love the ball movement.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now here's Poole. They still need this. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Keldon Johnson. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Pool Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
All right, Doris, now that we have an adequate sample size to look back on, what do you think of the NBA Cup?
I thought it was a great move by the league. Obviously, this was something inspired by the soccer leagues around the world. What I love the most is it raised the competitiveness of the early season games. And I'll tell you what, those courts, some of them were quite intriguing.
Here's Coulibaly following the bucket by the Spurs. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The first one falls.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Middleton passes to Poole.
And you have a talented scorer like Jordan Poole is. He is gifted at finding his way to the free throw line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Free throw good. Poole.
When this young guy is on his game and 100% focused, Jordan Poole unequivocally has the talent to affect winning. And, boy, we know he can come up clutch in big games.
And both free throws good for Poole. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. The Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Poole. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Poole's got 6 points.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Wembanyama with it. Back to Jones. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Jones with the block. Outside Wembanyama.
Come to me, come to me.
Rebound by Middleton. The Wizards have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Down low. Sarr hits the jump hook.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Poole against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Outside Jones. Fox for 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And the Wizards call time here. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Now Poole. He's got 6. Koulibaly with it. Back to Poole. Beyond the arc. He drains the triple. Poole's got 9.
We all know Jordan Poole can run hot and cold. Look out now. He just made one.
Fox against Poole. Fox, the pass to Champagny. Deflected. Here's Sarr. Pass to Poole. The floater. And he trims the lead to single digits. 11 points in the game.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And he's going for the lob. Here's Sarr. Poole outside. Pass to Middleton. From 8 feet away. Rebound San Antonio. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And it's Washington with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Back to Poole. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Middleton covering. Fox outside. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3. They get it back. Out to Fox. It's deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
So for Washington, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Kispert. George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Smart subbed in for Koulibaly. And here's Lillard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Outside Wembanyama. Left side Jones. Puts up a three. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
George outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
San Antonio leading by 8. Jones from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Sarr. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Here's Branham. George defending. George with the block. And they get it back. Jones misses. The Wizards trail by 8. Here's Smart. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Lillard passes to Jones. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Branham. No made baskets yet. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spurs. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Lillard against Smart. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Here's Carrington. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Jones grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Here's Branham, still without a bucket. Here's Johnson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
And Johnson just knows how to fool defenders. Great shot fake there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw drops for Johnson.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
That one's no good. Wizards trail by 10. Now here's Smart. George outside. Now Holmes. Here's Vucevic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Lillard passes to Jones. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so the San Antonio Spurs earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The Wizards trail by 10. George out there with Kispert. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Johnson. And it's Carrington in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Yet to see a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the basket by Castle.
Comfortable with the ball in his hands, the rookie Castle just goes to work on them with the dribble move.
Here's Carrington, defended by Lillard. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lillard with the ball. Outside Johnson, right side Jones. Over Holmes. Jones misses. And the Wizards shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's George. Holmes. Tip back in for 2.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Castle. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Pass to Holmes. Now Kispert. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lillard passes to Johnson. Castle for three. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Pass to Carrington. Jones against Holmes. Over Jones. Holmes, no good. Spurs lead by 14. Jones, the pass to Lillard. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Carrington, defended by Lillard. Kispert outside. Holmes down low, defended by Jones. And it's in there.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Jones, and the bucket is good. Jones has got 26. Here's Johnson. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
So for the Wizards, Sarge checked in for Holmes. Chris Middleton comes in for Kispert. And it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Sarr. George against Jones. George passes to Sarr. Rebound San Antonio. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Back to Coulibaly. George outside. The three is up. Connects from downtown. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox outside. Fox on the take. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And the Wizards making a change here. Poole's checked in. And both free throws good for Fox. The Wizards trail by 17. Poole outside. Poole work in the interior.
So if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll and I need to turn off the water.
Fox outside.
Switch.
Unloads from 13. Here's Wembanyama. Outside for Porter. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Now here's Middleton. 20 points for him last game again. Outside Coulibaly. It's George on the wing. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Wizards. And here's Poole. 16 points for him. Coulibaly on the wing. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, that's a pretty pass by Jordan Poole. He is better when he's making his teammates better.
Pass to Porter. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. San Antonio, 3rd.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. First free throw is good. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sarr. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Branham's checked in. And both free throws good for Poole. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Washington making a change here. Smart's checked in. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Smart against Fox. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Here's Jones. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Jones has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 12. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Poke loose. Pass to Vukcevic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Now here's Middleton. Tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Here's Branham. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Over Middleton. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
With the drive. That shot off the mark. Wembanyama with some nice D. Spurs lead by 14. Fox outside. Over Smart. And it's Fox missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Porter against Smart. Here's Middleton. And Washington again with the bucket.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Porter. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
With Wembanyama's wingspan, he can go get anything no matter where you throw it.
Pass to Vukcevic. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Middleton attacking. Jones grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 16. To the paint. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Smart looking around. And he makes the 8-footer. Smart's got 8 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's Middleton. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Pass to Jones. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Washington.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Middleton, no good.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Outside Coulibaly. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Porter with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now here's Fox. Over Smart. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs. They lead by 18. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. San Antonio came out looking very confident, seemingly flawless as the game got underway. They were knocking down shots and playing tough defense as they went on a 13-0 run. Playing comfortably, they strolled through the rest of quarter one, leading by 12 points. Then in quarter number two, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wizards trail by 18. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Champagnie at the three. Now here's Smart. He can't get it to go. Now Jones. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Poole with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the shot goes down. Poole's got 20.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson, defended by Kispert. Pass to Champagnie. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. Second chance effort. In deep. Johnson drops it in. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Sarr passes to Poole. Smart outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Porter, the pass to Jones. Kept alive. Wembanyama. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Yeah, Jordan Poole just showing a tremendous level of aggression right there.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. Both good from the line that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lillard passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Outside Johnson. Misses the jumper. Wizards trail by 18. Poole outside. Can't hit that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Lillard finds Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And the Wizards call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Spurs, second.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Wizards trail by 20. Poole up top, defended by Lillard. Poole shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Poole outside.
Hey, turn around. Switch.
And here's Coulibaly.
Come get it.
On the money from 12 feet away. Coulibaly's got 5.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Lillard passes to Wembanyama. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
Here's Poole. 22 points for him. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Kispert outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Lillard passes to Wembanyama. Now Johnson. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Castle. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards trail by 16. Shoots from 12. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Lillard outside. Pass to Champagny. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Champagny's got his second basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Now here's John Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got 6.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
It's Poole on the wing, defended by Lillard. Poole shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Yes, it's good. He's got 5.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Spurs lead by 23. Champagny. No good on the 3. Here's Carrington. No points so far. From the left block. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Wembanyama, the pass to Champagny. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Poole. Here's Carrington. On the take. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Carrington. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Sarr. Yep, that one goes. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Wembanyama with it. He's got 25. Here's Champagny. Lillard looking around. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Poole. Here's Sarr, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Lillard.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Now here's Johnson. Rebounded by Champagny. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Washington's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Here's Carrington. Yep, count it. Carrington's gotten his first points in this one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Lillard passes to Wembanyama. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Castle. Castle's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Poole, the pass to Johnson. Here's Sarr. Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Carrington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Castle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A new lineup here for Washington.
One shot.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Vukcevic. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. .102 left in the third quarter. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And for San Antonio, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Chalk up 2 there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Vukcevic. Outside Coulibaly. Stolen by Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fox. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 6 points.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Middleton. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Jones. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Jones has got 36 points. Here's Holmes. Misses there. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got George, Malachi Flynn out there with Rashawn Holmes. And it's Vukcevic in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Washington right now. Now here's Porter. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Clock at 6. On the wing, Porter. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Washington.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 56% today. Jones misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Flynn. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmes. Count that bucket.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Branham. George defending. Here's Vezenkov. On the wing, Porter. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Vukcevic. And here's Holmes, defended by Jones. Here's Flynn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
2.
No good on that one. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information, resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Flynn, back to Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D. And it's Porter with the ball for the Spurs. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Good on the shot.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
So it's Washington now. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Holmes. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Porter. Outside Johnson. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Into the lane. Shoots over Holmes. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Porter. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside Porter. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Holmes passes to Johnson. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Branham. Pass to Porter. Here's Vezenkov. Right side Porter. And the layup is good off the glass. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Now Holmes. Up top Johnson. It's tipped. Here's Branham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wallace, the pass to Holmes. Pass to Flynn, back to Holmes. Back to Flynn.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes. He welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
And he makes a first. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Jones. And it's Johnson in for Vezenkov. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Hood-Schifino. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Kispert's checked in for Flynn. No good on the second free throw. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now here's Kispert. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Excellent D there from Holmes. Washington has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Carrington, covered by Johnson. Kispert on the wing. The shot misses. Great D that time from Porter. Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Here's Branham. He buries it from 3.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
The Wizards shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Holmes. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington shooting about 41%. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Kispert. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Branham passes to Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. They get it again.
And no matter what you do, sometimes the 7-4 guy is going to get that rebound and finish the play.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Will it go? Great D that time from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for San Antonio. And here's Wembanyama to the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Carrington. Pass to Vukcevic. And here's Kispert. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Now here's Kispert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Washington's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Carrington. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
A minute 35 left in the game. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Porter. Right side Johnson. There's the triple.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
The first free throw is good. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Sars checked in for Washington. George comes in for Kispert. Here's Carrington. George finds Holmes. Here's Sar, covered by Wembanyama. And Sar with the basket on the assist by Holmes.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sar using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
Now here's Porter. Sar pulls it in. Outside Johnson. Pass to George. Takes a three. the shot off that time. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, this team is on a roll, finding ways to win. What can you say about the way you're playing currently?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
Keep it going. Thanks, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.